Set out on a captivating journey in escaping the maze, where we challenge established scientific doctrines and uncover the intricately crafted illusions shaping our understanding of Earth, cosmology, time, and origins. Examine the Big Bang Theory, revealing it as sheer conjecture based on imaginative suppositions, and investigate the theory of evolution, highlighting its reliance on unverified speculation and tenuous correlations. Prepare for a paradigm shift as we present compelling evidence questioning the authenticity of dinosaurs, asserting that the vast majority of these creatures were quite clearly fabricated to support the growing theory of evolution. Analyze how our perceptions have been almost entirely shaped by highly incomplete fossil remains and speculative reconstructions and illustrations lacking definitive proof. Follow Admiral Richard E. Byrd's mysterious Antarctic expedition, leading to the exclusive control of the entire continent by all signatory governments. Discover evidence supporting Earth as a contained system, challenging the notion of it being a mere speck adrift in the cosmos. Investigate the rapid and timely establishment of NASA and its monopolistic role in shaping cosmological perspectives following the 1959 Antarctic Treaty. Escaping the Maze aims to shatter pervasive falsehoods and introduce an inspired paradigm of intelligent design. Get ready for an enlightening quest illuminating foundational questions about our existence and our world's true genesis. Introduction. Setting the stage. Throughout human history, pivotal moments have shaken our understanding of reality, prompting us to question our very existence. These moments compel us to confront profound truths and challenge deeply ingrained beliefs. Today, for those willing to venture deeper, far deeper, we find ourselves on the brink of very recent and significant discoveries. These discoveries offer us a unique opportunity to reflect on key historical events and reassess the perceived realities we have been educated to. Embracing this expansive journey requires considerable courage and an openness to a drastically new worldview. It demands that we challenge our fundamental beliefs about the world, both past and present. These revelations can be disconcerting, or more likely, frightening to a degree that might push many away when certain truths are revealed. These truths sharply contrast with the prevailing secular narrative, which ultimately dismisses the notion of a divine creator in favor of deceptive concepts. Such concepts include the idea of infinite space extending throughout the cosmos, vast expanses of time purportedly stretching billions of years into the past, prehistoric extinct creatures believed to be millions of years old, and random evolutionary processes presented as scientific explanations of our origins. Our exploration will reveal an intricate web of lies and false realities that have deceptively shaped our understanding of Earth, cosmology, space, time, and ultimately, our purpose. Humanity's unquenchable thirst for answers has driven us to explore profound questions about our existence within the vast expanse of the world. We have contemplated our origins, the age of the Earth, cosmology, and mysteries beyond our current comprehension. This quest for knowledge has fueled scientific, religious, and philosophical endeavors throughout history. In the process, a wide range of opinions and beliefs have emerged, each adding a potential piece to the complex puzzle of our existence. We all attempt to assemble these pieces in our daily lives to ultimately form our current worldview at the time. But wait, what if we discovered that our most cherished beliefs and answers to the mysteries of our world are merely fragments of a grand illusion? What if this illusion were carefully crafted and slowly sustained over time by an elusive group with a specific agenda aimed at intentionally misleading us? Imagine these false realities and beliefs woven into a deception so vast that it stretches our very capacity to even consider them as possible. After decades of exhaustive study, I can affirm with absolute certainty that this vast and intricate deception is unparalleled to any other. A collection of illusory conspiracies so starkly at odds with our long-held beliefs that they almost guarantee immediate skepticism, if not outright dismissal. This elaborate conspiracy shields and protects itself by seeming absolutely impossible from the beginning, effectively rendering it pointless to even consider. Consequently, any attempt to discuss this extensive deception is almost certain to be met with swift rejection. accompanied by scoffing, laughter, ridicule, and even harsh criticism. Such reactions are sure to arise as this level of deception starkly contradicts the most foundational beliefs instilled in us from early childhood. Having become accustomed to these initial reactions, I now anticipate them, reflecting on my own arduous journey of awakening as a continual reminder. I vividly recall the extensive time it took to grasp and reluctantly accept these fundamental deceptions once I was compelled to confront them. This profound realization led to months of sleepless nights, during which time I found myself withdrawing from social events and gradually distancing myself from my closest friends. I was forced to reshape my entire worldview, a period marked by extremely difficult, yet enlightening discoveries that fortunately proved to be empowering over time. Accepting all of this was as challenging as being told that my name, birth date, parents, and my long-lost infant history, as I had come to know, were nothing but fabricated falsehoods, timelines, and details. It meant acknowledging that an entirely different narrative awaited, should I dare to question and explore further. Most of us would agree that our foundational worldview was shaped from a young age by our educational system. This background makes it incredibly challenging to consider alternative realities that starkly contrast with our longest-held certainties, as will undoubtedly be the case with the topics we explore moving forward. We will explore a paradigm-shifting framework and introduce an entirely new understanding of our world, cosmology, and origins, pursuing far deeper truths. Alongside this, we can consider critical assertions that clearly reveal we are far more than mere products of vast spans of time and chance. The birth of deception. This highly misleading deception began to take shape with the emergence of the well-known Big Bang and evolution theories, accompanied by the widely accepted belief that ancient dinosaurs roamed the Earth millions of years ago. Soon thereafter, radiometric dating was introduced as a scientific method to validate this ancient prehistoric world and a universe purportedly billions of years old. This widely accepted framework of fallacies and illusions has laid further groundwork for a network of subsequent events and contrivances that have greatly obscured our understanding of Earth's age, space, time, and our origins, casting us as mere products of random chance through evolutionary processes. Behind the potent facade of this grand deception lies a secret of unparalleled magnitude, so significant that it necessitated immediate concealment upon discovery. In very recent history, that clandestine and enigmatic group under our investigation, operating independently and shielded entirely from the oversight of all governments and institutions, has masterminded this elaborate ruse since the mid-20th century and continues to do so in modern times. This group has skillfully manipulated our perception of reality, exploiting our trust in science and the media to shape our minds to their will, starting from our very first entrance as children into the educational system. The truth they strive to obscure is a discovery that would have utterly transformed our collective understanding of the world and our very essence had it been revealed as found. These were discoveries deemed necessary to remain hidden at all costs given their unimaginable implications. Imagine discovering a world where our beliefs about outer space and extraterrestrial life are not grounded in scientific fact or high plausibility, but are instead founded on fanciful stories that create a false narrative, profoundly warp our understanding of Earth's true size and form, distort our perceptions of the cosmos, and alter our expectations of what lies beyond. Imagine learning that the age of the Earth and the universe is not measured in billions of years, but in mere thousands. Envision a realm where the origins of life are not the result of random evolutionary chance, but rather the product of a meticulously designed plan, accredited to a higher intelligence. Such profound revelations would undoubtedly compel us to entirely reassess our most cherished beliefs. From hindsight to insight. In this modern era, equipped like never before with a wealth of collective hindsight from recent historical events, both known and yet to be revealed, we face a remarkable opportunity. It is an opportunity to reinvestigate these events, their intriguing timelines, and the intricate details surrounding them in an entirely new light. This fresh perspective calls for meticulous scrutiny and comprehensive reassessment. It urges us to embrace genuine openness to relinquishing many of our established beliefs in exchange for new truths and realities. Through this process, we can adopt a new paradigm and framework that reshapes our entire understanding of the world, cosmology, and our perceived reality, ultimately affirming that a creative entity is the sole author of all that we see and experience. As we unravel this nefarious agenda and its vast illusions, we will continually shed light on the intricate web of fabricated realities to which we have succumbed. Realities that underpin this elaborate deception, one that has long ensnared us. Where it began. During the mid-20th century, the era in which this elaborate scheme originated, startling discoveries were made that would have prompted an unprecedented worldwide upheaval if revealed. These revelations, however, were quickly obscured from the public eye, buried within a crypt of deceit and laden with fallacies designed to misdirect us in the most profound ways. Had these truths been revealed, they would have obliterated the underpinnings of numerous religions, political systems, and the foundational principles of our core educational doctrines. This revelation would have definitively settled any and all debates concerning our origins, whether stemming from evolutionary processes or from divine creation. The theory of evolution, now hailed as the zenith of our scientific understanding, would have been utterly abandoned and replaced by a concept of purposeful design. No discoveries could carry greater significance or wield a more profound impact on the world than those that were swiftly concealed during this key period. These discoveries were obscured within an intricate tapestry of falsehoods, contrived realities, imaginative yet unsubstantiated science, and most notably, distorted views of Earth and cosmology. The Antarctic Treaty. In response to these paramount discoveries made in the mid-1950s, the Antarctic Treaty was swiftly established on December 1, 1959. This international agreement was signed by 12 countries: Argentina, Australia, Belgium, Chile, France, Japan, New Zealand, Norway, South Africa, the Soviet Union, the United Kingdom, and the United States. The treaty entered into force on June 23, 1961. As of February 2025, the Antarctic Treaty has now garnered 56 signatories across the world. It is worth noting that the countries mentioned above, excluding the Soviet Union, were part of the Western Bloc led by the United States. They were aligned as allies and members of organizations like NATO, the North Atlantic Treaty Organization, and/or SEATO, the Southeast Asia Treaty Organization. On the other hand, the Soviet Union represented the Eastern Bloc, which consisted of communist and socialist countries. It is important to remember that the relationship between the Soviet Union and the Western Allies was tense, with the Soviets often seen as adversaries. This becomes even more intriguing when realizing the necessity of including the Soviet Union as well in the creation of this mysterious treaty. The principal aim of the Antarctic Treaty, both at its inception and continuing into the present day, is to strictly maintain Antarctica as a dedicated zone for scientific research, thereby fostering cooperation among all involved nations. The Antarctic Treaty strictly prohibits any and all military operations, bars public expeditions, and restricts commercial airline flights anywhere near the region. It expressly forbids any territorial claims, ensuring that no nation can, at any point, claim ownership of any part of Antarctica. The treaty strongly advocates for the exchange of scientific information and promotes collaborative efforts among its signatory countries. The primary purpose of this treaty was not to preserve a specific geographic area, nor was it focused on cultural or wildlife conservation. The central aim of the treaty has always been the promotion of scientific research and its associated objectives. Right on time, in a perfectly timed and absolutely necessary manner, as we will discover in coming chapters, NASA emerged onto the world stage. It captivated our attention and directed it toward the realm of outer space. NASA immediately introduced a cadre of brilliant minds, rocket scientists, intellectuals, astrophysicists, and astronauts, all driven to explore the moon and beyond. This development occurred in the aftermath of the historic space race between the United States and the Soviet Union during the Cold War era, as they fervently competed to achieve significant milestones in space exploration. In our exploration ahead, we will investigate far deeper into the origins of NASA, examining key events and information that reveal purposes extending far beyond those officially stated. it will become increasingly clear that NASA's intent was not merely to shape, but rather invent our fundamental understanding of cosmology. NASA gained complete control over the entire narrative surrounding all of cosmology from its very inception. Presently, NASA and other collaborating space agencies hold an unquestionable monopoly, directing and dictating our beliefs about Earth and the universe. This monopoly is key to what we will understand later in our journey to truth. Through our exploration, we will uncover that even the most foundational claims made by NASA are open to rigorous scrutiny, if not outright dismissal as sheer contrivances. These claims include vast distances allegedly spanning millions of light-years between Earth and the stars, the immense scale of the Sun relative to Earth, its stated distance of 93 million miles from us, and the existence and attributes of galaxies, black holes, and other abstract celestial bodies. These contrivances have been carefully orchestrated to conceal the true shape and nature of Earth and cosmology. We will directly challenge these long-standing ideologies that we have collectively embraced from our earliest childhood years. The upcoming chapters will argue that the prevailing facts surrounding Earth and cosmology are not grounded in well-established scientific principles. Instead, they are largely based on highly imaginative fabrications, a modern-day form of scientific storytelling. We will discover that contemporary models and frameworks of Earth and cosmology differ greatly from the revelations that lie ahead, sparking a profound and deeply unsettling awakening, setting us on a challenging path as we confront the difficulty of accepting these unsettling new truths. As we prepare to discover a radically new and far more accurate worldview, our current understanding of Earth, cosmology, space, and a historical timeline, which purportedly spans billions of years into the past, becomes obsolete. There is simply no return to our previous beliefs. This transformative shift in paradigm will permeate and disrupt every aspect of your intellect existence and every area within your zones of comfort. A courageous student at heart will inevitably wrestle with these unsettling yet ultimately empowering new realities of our world. Our goal is to fast-track our discussions by offering provocative key insights, undeniable slam dunks that will instantly capture readers' interest and ignite their eagerness to venture deeper into the highly contentious revelations that lie ahead. During this transformative journey, you may find yourself as I did, just another mouse in the maze. We will cast profound doubts on the credibility of the accepted scientific narrative, revealing the true model of our world. Our goal is to challenge and overturn the conventional view that complex conscious life emerged solely by random chance within an evolutionary framework. We will explore our discussions absent of religious concepts, ensuring that our conversations remain secular, inclusive, and accessible to all readers, including those who might reject or prefer to avoid religious themes. Ultimately, if a secular, naturalistic, and scientific narrative becomes implausible, a narrative based on intelligent design and creative origins emerges as the most obvious alternative. We will soon discover that at the core of our complex existence lies irrefutable evidence of an intelligent and creative force. This force, however, has been persistently skewed, contorted, and most alarmingly concealed by an enigmatic entity intent on shaping the vast array of fallacious realities and doctrines we universally accept today. We are now on the brink of the unsettling discovery that in modern times we have been entangled in an expansive and intricately orchestrated psychological operation. The elusive entity of our discussion has precisely crafted an all-encompassing facade, effectively veiling the essential truths about our universe, our origins, and our ultimate purpose. The scale of this charade is deeply unsettling, extending far beyond the control and oversight of our governmental institutions. We will find that science fiction extends far beyond a mere genre of Hollywood, and now becomes our present reality. Prepare for a new reality, where the unimaginable becomes evident, the magnificent design of our true world is revealed, and the intricate facade we have been indoctrinated to believe collapses like a house of cards. We will unveil the deceptive cloak that obscures the array of hidden truths lying beyond our constructed realities. This meticulously crafted and fiercely protected deceit aims to subvert and conceal the evidence of a creative force behind our origin, reducing us to mere accidents of nature and random products of evolution's slow dance through time. Prepare to challenge your core beliefs, and summon the courage to question your current understanding of the world.